A man can set aside his emotions, control his emotions, and allow his reason and logic to dictate his actions. That's it. That's the answer. That's what it means to be a man.
Welcome everyone to the Red Pill Chauvinist Show. I am your braggadocious yet very humble host, the Red Pill Chauvinist. Thank you for taking the time to ride with me. Leave all the BS in the trunk and just bring logic with you. This is a variety show that deals with topics like dating, spirituality, traveling, and much more. I'll be doing interviews with special guests from various walks of life, in addition to freestyling rants, discussing my opinions, and dropping red pills. Remember the red pill mindset is not believing in society's narrative and finding your own answers. Come take this ride with me. Welcome everyone to another edition of the Red Pill Chauvinist Show. I'm your braggadocious yet very humble host, the Red Pill Chauvinist. Yeah, man, back at it. Yeah, about to handle some BI real quick. So, but I wanted to do this quick rant, you know what I'm saying, because it was on my mind. I mean, I didn't even plan on doing this episode right here. But, anyway, what's been on my mind is like, you know, we could talk about the single mothers, you know what I mean? We could talk about, you know, how the hood is all messed up because, the way things are, you know what I'm saying? Get proper because of the way things are. And one thing that's not addressed often enough that I believe needs to be addressed is protecting your seed. Protect your seed. Y'all hear that? And y'all thinking, oh yeah, my son or my kids, yeah, I'll protect them. Yeah, you know, I'm here for that, you know what I'm saying? Anybody say anything about my kids, do anything about my kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm on it. But that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about before you have your child born. I'm talking about protecting your sperm, your mind, body, soul in the physical sense. You know what I mean? I've said this before on a panel, fellas. Every time you ejaculate, you're letting go or you're giving away your mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, soul. See, this is about to get deep, man. If you're not a person who thinks, then you might as well just turn this off. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you're not the type of person who thinks, you might as well just turn this off now. This episode right here is a thinking episode because, like I said, I'm ranting, and when I rant, I go into different crevices, you know what I'm saying, of the mind. Yeah, you give away your mind, body, and soul. What you mean by that, Red Pill? You know, I be thinking Red Pill, but what you mean? What I mean is this: mind, body, soul. Okay, your mind. Y'all can look it up yourselves, but I believe they say that part of the solutions or solution in your semen is or resembles cerebral spinal fluid. Cerebral spinal fluid is the fluid that your brain swims in your head. Did you know your brain is swimming in fluid? I mean, it's not just attached somewhere. It's kind of like floating. That's why a concussion is when your brain hits against your skull. All right? So you got cerebral spinal fluid, the fluid that your brain is immersed in. Your body. Well, what's your body? Your body is the physical, right? Isn't it made out of DNA? That is the essence of who you are physically, right? Your DNA, right? Well, of course, you know that. You got that in there. And your soul. Well, y'all can look it up on YouTube. When a sperm fertilizes an egg, there's actually a spark. As if, like you know, in a particular book, it said, you know, someone said, "Let there be light," and the world was born. So, with that spark of the egg, what if it's "Let there be light," and life is born? I told y'all, man. If y'all not some thinkers, man, just turn it off, man. I got some more. I'm gonna keep going. You're giving your mind, body, and soul, man. Now think about that. Well, let me give this caveat. Because of what I majored in, I had to take a class where I actually had to make deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA. I had to make DNA. It took me about 2 hours to make. And the amount of DNA that I made was less than the amount of phlegm if somebody were to spit. It took me 2 hours. So that got me to thinking, if it takes me 2 hours to make in a lab with everything that I was doing, with all the extra, I had to mix for like 30 minutes, just mixing and shit like that. When add this, now add this, and it's crazy, man. For a little ass piece of phlegm. So I started thinking, like, if it takes that much work, you know, on the outside, how much work does it take on the inside? Then I found that it takes, I mean, if you go into, I guess what you would call esoteric teachings, or whatever you want to call it, it says that for every one time that you ejaculate, it takes your body up to 90 days or 3 months to recuperate. 3 months to recuperate. So now think about that. If you bust 3 nuts in one day, 2 nuts 2 days later, and another 2 over the weekend, you got that. You pretty much backed up, right? As far as like your body recouping that. And this is a cycle that goes on and on. And I say all that to say, you're constantly giving away your mind, body, and soul. Now, I was just talking about with chicks, you know what I'm saying, chicks that you smashing. I'm not even talking about the masturbation, but that's really a waste. Like, what are you really doing with your mind, body, and soul then? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta realize your body could use those fluids to keep you godly. You see, y'all be thinking, I keep thinking y'all just humans, man. When I say humans, I mean just a physical being. Like I've always said, not always, but what I've always said recently, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. So think about that. I'm spiritual first, physical second. It's almost like what you guys are looking at now is an avatar. An avatar. My spirit is inside controlling the avatar. I'm giving my avatar a voice. But anyway, back to your seed, man. Then you masturbating, you giving your seed away to the toilet. I mean, to the toilet paper, to the sock, to whatever, to nothing, the air. Not realizing that if anything, your body can use that.
Like on one level, people understand that you busting all them nuts, you know, you losing testosterone, which is true. But besides that, okay, so that's, let's call that the body part of the ejaculation. You losing that, okay? What about the mind and the soul part? You know what I mean? You losing, let's say you losing stuff that could be added to your cerebral spinal fluid. So now your brain is swimming in less richer waters now. You busting so many nuts, your brain is swimming in sewer water now, or something, or it's turning to sewage water. That's probably what it is, man. Some people, you know, they just can't get it because they don't have the nutrients in their brain to pick it up, man. All they know is busting nuts, man. It's almost like their brain is trained. It's almost like their brain is trained to make it rain with their joints, man. Which is why they're not even going for. Which is why they're not even hunting for chicks. Dudes don't even hunt chicks no more, man. They want that quick fix. Hey yo, Afi, yo, hey yo, LDA, hey yo, how do I get a chick number, yo? How do I get one night stand? Like, yo, how you one night stand? Get her number? Like, whoa. We talking different levels. We talking different game. Like, back to the seed, man. You got your mind, like I said. Now your brain's swimming in sewage. How about your soul, man? How about your soul? You know, yeah. Okay, let's talk about the soul, man. I always talk about seeking knowledge. Y'all heard about chakras. Y'all heard people talking about the different chakras. You ever looked up the chakras, though? Now, seriously, you ever looked it up? I mean, besides the first Google search, ever look where it originated from? Where, you know, what's the meaning of it? Like, maybe I should have started off top by saying, if you think that you're a physical being first, you lost. You know, life is a game, right? Everything's a game, man. That's even I ain't gonna say that on YouTube. But just know, life is a game. Everything really is a game, man. That's why these gamers can really take over their life if they chose. And I mean, I remember I used an example in one of my videos in Costa Rica. I was talking about Mario Brothers. A lot of people haven't even reached the castle at the end of the first board. They haven't even seen the flagpole. And then I went further and I said, some of them don't even know about the sewer part of the first level, the underworld of the first level. You understand? You see all these coincide. I have so many games I can coincide, but like I said, I'm not here for that, man. I be realizing I'm just here for the people I can connect with, man. I know it's not a large base, but I'm not here for that either. But back to your seed, man. You're giving your soul away. How about that? It's like, you know how Superman had his yellow sun? You know Superman had his yellow sun? Well, yeah, you masturbating and all that, and just giving your semen away. That's kryptonite. Or reverse the reason I bought yellow sun. That's the opposite of yellow sun, man. You basically giving your energy away, man. You're giving your energy away for nothing, so that when the kryptonite comes, especially for you blue pill simps or whatever, like I've always said, I said especially for you blue pill simps because, you know, I speak about biological imperatives. Like, as red pill as I am, when I see long story short, when I see a chick with, you know, long hair, beautiful face with a coke bottle body, shaped like an 8, as Ron Will say, yeah, you know, I got things inside of me, you know what I mean, that I have to control, but I have the poker face on the outside. You know what I mean? I still have my biological imperative, man. On the inside, I might be doing backflips, man, because I know what I could do to her body. But on the outside, that's how you gotta do it, man. Especially, I love having shades on. But protect your seed, soul. In the mind, I was talking about the spiritual part. Let's talk about the physical. You're giving your mind away physically also. Why you think these chicks be on some, especially y'all dudes, just smashing these chicks raw? You giving them the whole joints, man. You know what I mean? You shooting the club up, as they say. So on the physical aspect, as far as the way you're giving your mind away, you ready? Why you think she be knowing what you doing when you doing what you doing with them other chicks and you lying, man? Basically, why you think she know when you lying, man? She's starting to know how you think. She's starting to think what you might do and how you might move, especially since you a predictable motherfucker. You know what I mean? So on the physical, you're giving your mind away. You're giving your mind away because she know what you're doing now, man. Because you giving her your cerebral spinal fluid. That's how she know. That's how you know that's how she knows when your face look guilty. Because she know what you're thinking. Your DNA. You know, you ever heard somebody been together so long they start looking like each other? Point out the lie, man. If I'm lying, put it in the comments. You ever heard people been with each other so long they start looking like each other? Yeah. And on the soul tip, yo, man, what I say on the spiritual aspect, that's not chakras. Chakras, man. The lowest chakra, the baseline chakra, the most humanistic chakra on your way to your God self, the most humanistic, is in your loins. You know what I mean? It's the bottom chakra, starts in your loins, man. So I say that to say you have to learn how to master your loins, man. You gotta learn how to master your loins. That's why I say often, I can't trust somebody who can't turn down pussy. If you can't turn down pussy, I'm not gonna say you an enemy, but I'm comfortable saying that you're probably not an ally. Because when that pussy's thrown at you, you might even forget the red pill mindset. Yeah. So fellas, man. So now we talking about, okay, I was talking about masturbating on. Now we talking about smashing these chicks, man. So you give it. So I just described what your juices are. Fuck it. What your juices are. I just described to you your mind, body, and soul. So you telling me any and every bitch deserves that? You giving your mind, body, you implanting your DNA, your mind, your soul. You sparking life in a bum bitch? What that say about you? Now on the Red Pill channel, we talk man shit. Let's throw the emotions to the side. What that say about you? You feel comfortable taking a chance, smashing and shooting the club up in a chick that the whole squad smashed, the whole block smashed, both sets smashed, and you the dude that decided to put a seed in her? And be like, nah, she a bum chick, I'm out. I ain't dealing with her. But yo, bro, you just laid a seed in the world. Like who dealing? We gotta deal with that seed now? But that's your DNA walking around in the world. That's you actually walking around in the world. And like I said, this is a video game. No, I didn't say that. Oh, damn, I just dropped a secret gem, my bad. But this is a game. How you know every time you drop a... Nah, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. But yo, you drop a seed here, man. All I'm gonna say is I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to elevate, you know, and everything is always an elevation, something greater, man. You know what I mean? There's something greater than games. So I'm trying to elevate past games, man. But that's another gem. But yeah, I'm about a mile and a half away from my destination. What's the last thing I want to say? Protect your seed, everybody, man. Don't just drop a seed in any chick, man. Matter of fact, don't even bust a nut, period, just for no reason, man. Yo, what dudes be telling, when I be like, yo, what would happen? Yo, I've heard before, they say, if you can't not fuck a chick for 45 days, if you cannot bust a nut for 30 days, you're not ready for a real relationship. Because your sexual, what's the word I'm looking for? Your lack of discipline in your sexual desires will cause you to be submissive to a female's nature. Let me say that again. Your lack of discipline for your sexual desires, your lack of discipline, for your sexual desires will make you more submissive to female nature. It's not a good thing, bro. So, control your sexual desires, man, which is actually conquering your first chakra, which is the spiritual aspect. Learn to not need to bust a nut. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to bust a nut. Learn not to need to bust a nut, because once you feel the need to bust a nut, then you are controlled. Yeah, you are controlled. I ask people like, so I'm saying, I said, what's as long as you went without busting a nut? Oh, son, I can't go more than like 2-3 days, man. 4 days, man. You ever went like a week? A week? What? That's crazy, fam. Like, I'm saying, it is my question. I'll be asking. I say, what happens if you don't bust a nut for a week? Nah, for real. First, like the last time you went like a week not busting, like what happened? Like, no, but I'm just saying though, I just got, what I'm saying, I can't go like 2-3 days. I'm like, you know what might happen if you don't bust a nut, or you learn how to control your nut, or go without busting your nut for over 30 days? You start to get stronger. Yeah. Like I said, that's your juices, man. That's your yellow sun. That's what they don't tell you. They want you to get rid of this yellow sun, especially if you look like me. The sun is glowing in your skin. They want you to release it physically now. Like, let's get that up out of them, man. If not, they will be masters of their universe. Oops, I let the cat out the bag. They realize if you learn how to hold your nut, you'll be masters of your universe. And they don't want that. So I'm gonna leave you with that, man. I spoke enough. That's a rant. I've only done that. Thing is my second rant, man. But thoughts and comments, y'all let me know, man. Protect your seed, man. Don't be dropping seeds in any chick. Don't be making a seed just to be having a seed, man. You're making a whole person, man. You're making another you. You're making another version of you in this dimension, in this plane, man. And you gotta decide who you putting it through, what dimension, what portal you're having them come through into this, you know what I mean? Because they say a child's first teacher is their mother. So be at least man enough to choose the right mother for your kids, man. If anything. And stop masturbating, motherfuckers. Y'all giving the porn industry way too much bread. You know what I mean? You're giving them way too much of your money, but I'm gonna leave with that, man. Red Pill Chauvinist. Sign up, like, subscribe. Hey, check the merch. Red Pill Chauvinist. If you like the content that I drop, man, you know what I'm saying, definitely hit me in my YouTube comments, or you can hit me on IG, the Red Pill Chauvinist _ YouTube. And yeah, man, support, man. Real is real, man. Real support, real. That's how I feel about it, man. I'm not expecting a million people to support me, because I know the real is a minority. I call myself a 3%er. And more and more, and day by day, that number gets smaller. It used to be 5%. Now it's 3. Shit. Me and Freeport spoke. We saying it's 1. But anyway, man, I'm ranting again, man. That's another one. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna holler at y'all.